Hey, what's up, guys? Look, what y'all know about the Chuck Taylors? Look, I got a busy day planned, but we're gonna get a review in today. Today, I'm gonna test out the Microsoft Surface headphones in the real world. So let's go have lunch, get in a noisy environment, and see how these things really hold up.
Let's do it.
All right, this is gonna be the perfect place to test these headphones because it is loud up in here. It's so crowded, and they need to hurry up with my food because I am starving. All right, did you know these things are supposed to stop when, okay, there it goes. It stops when you take it off your head. Feeling much better now that I got some food in my stomach. I got all kinds of stuff in my teeth. You see some food in my teeth? All right, I'm at the park. Look, please excuse all the wind. I cannot control the weather. I'm a bad man, but I can't control the weather. Anyways, it's super windy out here, and I figured now would be a good time to not only shoot the review, but I got this new wireless microphone set I want to test out just to see how it's going to work out. So we'll get kind of a twofer in this Microsoft Surface headphone review. Well, let me get set up on the park bench, and I'll holler at y'all in a second. All right, here we go. So I guess you're wondering why I chose to do this review outside. Well, I don't know, it just feels good out here, and I decided to torture myself with all the elements. Excuse me, I just got done eating, man. I probably got a whole bunch of stuff in my teeth too. But back to the headphones. I really like the design of these things. They're super lightweight. They don't use any metal, and that's totally cool with me. The only metal you'll find is in the stainless steel inside of the band right here for support. That's totally cool with me. I don't think this is metal. It could be that magnesium stuff that they use on their laptops, but I don't think so. It's not a big deal to me though, because they're pretty light. But as far as comfort, I think they lack in the comfort area. These things seem soft to the touch. I mean, look at how squishy they are. It's a memory foam. But when you put them on at first, they don't feel that good. And you kind of have to get used to them. I guess that memory foam has to just kind of settle on your ears. But they do encompass your whole ear, so these are true over-ear headphones. And they got some decent passive noise canceling, but as far as active noise canceling, let's go over to the left-hand side. So they took a play out of the Plantronics Backbeat Pro playbook, and they got this rotary dial right here on both sides actually, but this one is for noise canceling. So if you roll it all the way back, you can tune in as much ambient sound as you want to. Actually, it's a little overbearing. It's like super hearing, and it's just too much. So I don't think anybody would want to hear that much of their outside surroundings. It's crazy, it's amped up. But when you roll it forward, you turn on the noise canceling, and it gives you a lot of voice prompts. It'll tell you exactly what you're doing. So you get this voice prompt that says maximum noise canceling, and at maximum, it's pretty good. It's nowhere near the Sony or Bose, in my opinion. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a cut above the Edifier W860 NBs. But it's kind of weird because it almost feels like it's sensing what's going on around you, because it kind of seems like it adjusts itself, which is pretty smart considering there's no app. But I did notice when I was in the restaurant and I was chewing my food, and I've never had this happen with any other noise canceling headphones before. As I was chewing my food, I guess, you know, the seal with the ear cup was breaking, and it was just the noise. I could hear the noise canceling going in and out because I could hear people, then I couldn't. I could hear people, then I couldn't. So beware when you're chewing gum or something, the noise canceling might get on your nerves. But when you go to the other side, that's where you got your volume controls, and you can just turn it up or turn it down. And I really like this rocker situation they got going here. And I wish more companies would start doing this because I really like the rocker. I'm not a big fan of the swiping back and forth and up and down and stuff like that. So on both sides of the ear cups, you have a touchpad. So if you tap once, you play and pause, which in my opinion, I think it should be a double tap, because Lord knows how many accidents you're gonna have with a single tap. And once again, when you take them off your head, they kind of know where they are and they turn the music off. There's a slight delay, but it will turn the music off. But with that being said, if you walk around with these around your neck, they're gonna turn on and off because, I don't know, something's going on with the sensors in here. I noticed when I was at my trunk earlier, the headphones were turning on and off just depending on the movement I was making, even though the ear cups were up like this. So beware of that. The functionality of that feature is not quite 100% baked. Now let's get into the sound quality. Sound quality is right on par with good headphones. These are not nowhere near audiophile quality. They have a decent amount of bass, and everything's pretty balanced. So I mean, the sound doesn't really stand out to me. They just sound good, if that helps you out at all. Nothing special, just good sound. Now, before I wrap this video up and let you know if they're worth it or not, let me go over a couple more features. So the power button is recessed in here, and all you got to do is tap it once. There is no press and hold. If you press and hold, it goes into pairing mode. But if you just tap it once, it turns the headphones on, and it immediately tells you how much battery life you got. Speaking of battery life, only 15 disappointing hours in a headphone that costs $350, competing with Sony and Bose and a lot of other headphones that cost a lot less that have twice as much battery life. Huge disappointment there. But when you do need to charge them, there is a USB-C charging port right there, so that's nice. They do come with a 3.5mm cord, that way you can listen to them wired, and I think you get about 50 hours if you're listening to them with the wire and noise canceling or something like that. I don't know, some crazy setup they got going there. But yeah, these are Bluetooth, so give us more Bluetooth time. They do have a voice assistant and an app, but you gotta go in that Microsoft Cortana stuff. But I'll be honest with you, ain't nobody got time for that, man. It's all about Google Assistant and Siri. So my final assessment about these headphones, well, I like them a lot. I like that Microsoft came out hitting hard. I do think they need to do some serious improvements. At $350, I do think you need to be asking for a little bit more. I'd be more than happy to pay $250 for these. I think they're worth that. For that extra $100, I think you should be getting a lot better noise canceling, a whole lot more battery life, and an app, a real app that works with these headphones that allow you to unleash the power. Hopefully if they make a second version of these, they can address some of those issues that people are having with them. But there's a bee. Do you see that bee crawling around right there? That is crazy. I don't know. Oh my God. There's a bee. Okay, wait a minute. All right, I gotta wrap this review up before I get stung by this bee. He's in the lens. Okay, look, I ain't no expert in this kind of stuff. I gotta get out of here. But if you enjoyed the video, throw the emoji hands up, and I'll see y'all at the next one. Oh my God.